Good morning. My name is Melanie Zamora, and I will be talking about the arts in the 21st century public school education. My question is, to what extent do art programs in education have on graduation rates in New York and implementation of arts into STEM-related jobs throughout the U.S.? First off, what are the arts? The arts include theater, dance, music, visual arts, or creative writing. Specifically, going to my research question, New York, some of the top public high schools in New York are art-based, such as Eleanor Roosevelt High School and Townsend Harris High School. Their mission statements have keywords such as solve problems creatively, work independently, collaboratively, and promoting beauty in the nature and in the arts. First off, art enhances learning. It enhances learning by promoting self-directed and complexity in learning. It also furthers creative and divergent ideas, as well as allowing students to better understand the concept, such as in biology class, using a song to remember, or like a rhyme to remember the cellular respiration. You can also use the mnemonics such as hey diddle diddle, the median is the middle, you add then divide for the mean, the mode is the one that you see the most, and the range is the difference between. Arts also foster creative thinking. This person right here is Alex Mullen, and he is the first American world memory champion, I guess. He uses these creative ideas such as visual aids or storytelling to know how to see the cards in the deck of cards, or how to see the numbers, calculate, like not, explain the numbers in pi, like all of the numbers that he can in pi. It also helps at-risk students to graduate, as a lot of at-risk students, especially in New York, are used in lower communities and crime rates. The crime rates are higher, such as in between 16 and 17-year-olds, and it still exists. Arts can give students that are prone to crime an interest in different areas, so that they have an escape to go to, instead of going into crimes such as misdemeanors and felonies. Arts also gives a self-accomplishment and benefits to hard work. You see the benefits when you do it. It also lowers crime rates for these ages, such as 16 and 17 years. It also provides a higher advantage for students who are for schools who are art-friendly. Most of the high-income communities, such as Upper West Side in New York, have most of these programs already implemented in their schools. But this also gives a academic gap between the schools that are higher and the higher in community income and the lower community income. They show that they had higher on-time graduation rates, and for schools that are lower, they show that the funds that are given, they are not always used for arts. They are used for, let's say, having pencils in the classroom, or having floors or desks for the students to sit on. Arts are also used in STEM-related job fields. So we have seen a transition from STEM into STEAM, including the arts, so that, let's say, if you want to go into research, you can effectively communicate your results to other people collaboratively, and they help with group collaboration and communicate research effectively. Companies such as Google, Ford, and Apple are successful because of these creative ideas. Without that, they wouldn't have been able to produce the first computer, the Macintosh, the first durable automobile, or the first international software, such as Google. The arts stem from this. They give the interest in these. The solution I propose would be having a stricter funds, especially for New York, as some of them move their funds to different areas, such as not using it totally for the arts. So as I explained before, using it for desks, I think we should have stricter funds for the arts specifically, so that everyone in those communities, no matter the income that they have, will have a flourishing experience in the arts in their schools. These are my references too. Okay, thank you.
Okay, 2 questions for you. How did your research question evolve as you moved through the process?
Okay.
Your question itself.
Okay. Originally, I wanted to do Florida because I came from an art-based school, but I didn't really find enough research to back it up, especially on graduation rates. So I saw that New York, they had a lot of studies and a lot of books about graduation rates and how it increases like creative thinking. And so I developed from arts in Florida and to success in college to graduation rates in New York and how art impacts that, and as well as it furthers the STEM related jobs.
And thank you. And then explain the level of certainty you have about your solution as being a plausible thing.
I strongly believe in my solution, but I feel that it will not be effective because there are always going to be loopholes, especially with money. So I feel that I hope we have the certain funding for every school to be able to have like our implemented programs in education, but hopefully that will happen. But I feel like it's not going to happen because now there are certain loopholes that schools can get, such as like principals using the funds for desks or other academic areas.
All right, cool. Thank you.